You're most welcome for this session. It's not for entertainment, it's for learning. Yes, let's see. Hi, I'm James. Whenever I open dictionary, I get words most suitable for me. Yesterday when I opened dictionary, I got a word awful, which goes with me. Yes. Now, now I got a word that is loafer. What? Loafer. Well, we don't pronounce loafer like this. I'm just enjoying. Yes, loafers. I got a word loafer. 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 A person who wastes the time rather than working. Yeah, I'm wasting my time. I have made more than 2000 videos in anticipation of getting something, but it's all waste. I go after the students around me and say, I can teach you English, and they laugh at me. Believe me, these students can't even speak in English. Forget American English. Even Indian English they can speak. Yeah. Even 4 lines they cannot speak, and they have the fucking audacity to. I'm using such words because it's not for kids. We are all adults, yeah. And I am not teaching you. I'm not your teacher. I'm not your professor, yeah. I'm learning something. If you happen to see this, you would also learn. If you don't see, it's all right. I'm deploying my time for enlightenment of myself. Yes, I'm learning myself, and I have right. Being a bona fide citizen of India, I have right to learn things any way, the way I want. No one can stop me from learning. Yeah, as long as I am not conducting any indecent behavior, so it's all right. So, love a person who wastes. Right now, also I'm wasting my time in front of the society, in the eyes of society. I have been wasting my time, indeed. But I know what I've been doing. I'm learning to speak a fluent English. I'm learning to use phrases, contractions. I'm trying to even adapt some kind of, what do you say, sentence formations based on American accent. Yes, because I have been off late watching those videos of Madam Rachel, who teaches American English pronunciation fantastically. So when I'm learning from her, I have to practice also. It's not that I have to learn and keep it under my hat. Yeah, within my hat, if I keep it, it's not used. I have to use. That has to come. It has to fall on my tongue also. And quite unfortunately, I don't have people around me who will speak to me. And if I happen to speak like this with them, they start laughing at me for the reason they don't know how to speak in English. Here, in the province I stay in Maharashtra. And all Maharashtrians would vouch for it. They will agree with me. They will go with me. Most of the Maharashtrians who don't know how to speak in English, when someone tries to speak to them in English, they back answer saying, काय म्हणतात ते जास्त इंग्लिश फाडू नको आमच्या समोर. तू काय स्वतःला समजतोस. I have heard this several times. Yeah, I tell you I narrate you an incident when I was sitting at a bus stop waiting for a bus, and there were 3-4 boys, in front of me, and they had left some place empty. That is a bus stop, and that bus goes to Talegaon Dhamdere. It goes really 35 kilometers far, and there are people who don't get a place to sit because the frequency of this bus is really pathetic. After 1 hour there's a bus, and imagine those senior citizens, or there are sometimes, even the handicapped people don't get place to sit. Yes, I will discuss this matter sometime later, how the treatment is given to the blind people. Let me say right away. Okay, when I was sitting in the bus, I was standing, I offered my place to someone else. Yes, there was a lady who had injury on her toe, so I offered my place to her. Yeah, and then a blind person came, and a young fellow was sitting there. He was asking for a seat, and the young fellow was so adamant not to offer him a seat. Here, here, the humanity has fallen down completely. Yeah, everything is possible. Everything is possible in this country. Now, nothing surprises me. Believe me, believe me, this country has actually gone to dogs. There is no governance, absolutely. Yes, anyone can get up and do anything. Yes. So let's not get into it. Even if I'm speaking, so I'm learning to speak. Please, guys, I'm not political in this particular live streaming. I am just a student for myself and learning for the betterment of myself. If at all anyone watches my performance, if at all anyone watches me speak, he might comment upon my hard work, saying you're not worth a single glance, you are not worth it, yeah, because you can't speak in English, yeah, your English is very pathetic, and anything they can say, because they have freedom to say anything. They can have they can have their own formations of based on their own imagination, yes, and they have their intensity. I bow in front of their intensity to stand up, to comment upon me with negativities, negative words and all. I would accept it. Why? Because every possible negative element that has fallen on my path has in fact empowered me to first of all overtake it, or to bounce upon it and to find a better way smoothly. So let's come back to the point. I was talking about the word loafer, which goes with me because loafer means a person who doesn't do anything, he only wastes time. So I am a loafer because I was into making these videos, yes, but that has not worked for me. So never mind. I have been after the students who can't speak 4 lines of English. When it comes to speaking English, they start sweltering, yet they don't want to learn from me. They have the audacity to laugh at me, to diminish me. If you try to diminish me, I don't get diminished. In fact, I uplift myself. The force that you put on myself to diminish me, it rebounces, because everything that falls bounces back. This of nature, everything that falls bounces back. So even if you try to put me down, even if someone tries to put obstacles in my path, that has been really helping me to move ahead. Yes, and time would say, if I have crossed more than 2000 videos on YouTube, and right now also I'm speaking to you freely, fluently, I'm expressing my heart, I'm expressing my desires, it's because of the hindrances, the saga of obstacles, the line of fences that have been put on my path of progress. Thank you, friends. I'm a loafer and I accept it.